Well, family, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another wonderful, terrific day. This is Tuesday. We call this Talk to People Tuesday and Team as a Network because we have a lot of things to talk about. We have these 6 amazing products that are changing people's lives. We have the Slim Bot Thin. People are shedding pounds like nothing. We have the Super 10 that is helping with all type of inflammation, giving us a calming effect, detoxifying the body. We have the Big Boost, and I know you all boosted up this morning. I know you're taking your spray of Big Boost to give you the extra energy, helping with high blood pressure and many other conditions. We have the Cell Energy. My goodness. Wow, what can we say about the Cell Energy? It takes care of every damaged cell caused by smoke and pollution and free radicals. And then we have the one and the only D power. Do not we all need vitamin D? Yes, we do. And our best product of all, changing people's lives. And that is exactly what we're doing, one spray at a time, changing people's lives. Well, family, you have dialed into the Team Effort Lifestyle Call, where you will hear things that will move you from fact to faith to action. The line is open. Go right ahead. Introduce yourself. Where are you calling it from?
Mama, good morning, team. Good morning, Mama Easy.
How are you?
From Los Angeles. Mama Easy from Los Angeles. Good morning.
Good morning, ladies from Los Angeles. Welcome to the call.
Thank you.
Good morning, it's Tricia Miner from Fort Washington, Maryland.
Well, good morning, Patricia. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing great. Good to hear you this morning.
Yes, Lord.
Sandy Goins, Springdale, Maryland.
All right, who's that from Springdale?
Sandy Goins.
Hi, Sandy. How's it going, Sandy?
All is well, Dr. Denise. How are you?
I'm doing great, ladies. Doing great. I see we took that vitamin D and sprayed that snow away.
Oh, yes. I just finished getting my sprays in.
Good to hear you this morning.
Thank you. Good to be heard.
All right. Keep it coming, family. Who's with us this morning? Keep it coming, family. Welcome to the call.
John Joseph, Emeryville, California.
Good morning, John Joseph. How's it going in California?
It's nice. It's sunny. We're just loving it.
I can't wait to see you. We're going to be together in Vegas pretty soon, John.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're getting excited. It's getting closer and closer.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Who else is with us over here?
From Heights, Maryland. Good morning.
Hi, Mr. Jackson. How are you, sir?
Doing great. Magnificent day in this Winter Wonderland over here.
Yes, it is. A great day indeed. Great place to be.
Yes, ma'am.
This is Jerome from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Not Lower Marlboro, but Upper Marlboro.
I see Jerome. Upper Marlboro. Welcome to the call, sir. Looking forward to hearing from you today.
Thank you. We got Keith Moultrie in the house. All in Maryland.
What's up, Keith?
Hey, what's wrong? I already got I'm ready for my February goal already. I almost got that completed. So you go back up them stairs.
Wait a minute, Keith, did you say you finished your February goal already?
Yeah, I'll be there this week. I'll be there. I'm looking at March now.
Somebody heading towards financial freedom.
That's right.
Hey.
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
About Mr. Keith Moses. Somebody's looking forward to reaching that goal come January 2016. And family, if you're in the race, you know exactly what we're talking about. You better visualize this thing. I'm telling you, if you have ever been given the opportunity to set yourself financially free, Team Effort Network is offering it. As you know, as we share the vitamin sprays, everyone that takes the vitamin sprays are receiving results. Everyone has results. Everyone. I had a wonderful call yesterday with Shakita Day and some of her team players. And these are just talking about what the sprays have done for them. One lady, Miss Young, she says, You know what? I put a dress on I haven't worn in 2 years from taking the Slim by 10. They had testimonies and didn't even realize that they had testimonies. They noticed that certain aches and pains had gone away that they were dealing with, certain conditions that they were suffering with, they no longer had. So think about it. Where were you before you started taking these sprays? Where was your health? How were you feeling? What type of aches and pains did you have? What was your blood pressure? What was your A1C level? I mean, think about it. In just a short period of time with these natural oil, thin, Smith Network vitamin sprays and done for your health, and share that. Share it with everyone that you know. You know why? Because someone may be dealing with that same condition. Maybe you weren't sick. Maybe you just had a low vitamin D level. And thank God you were able to get your vitamin D level up normal, because we know a long period of a low vitamin D level will cause other types of sickness and diseases to come upon you. So if you have a testimony, share it. And as you share it, guess what? Folks are going to want what you have. They're going to want these vitamin sprays. And as you begin to share it, your business is going to grow. As you know, with Team Effort Network, we have the 1-year Power to Challenge starting January, the top of the year. We're going to keep it before you because we want you to see just how easy it's going to be to get to where you want to be financially. The Power to 1-year Challenge starts this month, January. Your goal for January is just to get 2 new business partners. Even if you've been in the business from the beginning, we're starting brand new January. Get yourself 2 new business partners, and guess what? You're finished for the month of January. Now, what you do for February, you help those 2 get there too. What do you do for March? You help those 4 to get there too. As you go through these goals each month, you're getting closer and closer to that residual of $22,750 a month come January 2016. But guess what? Throughout the year, not only are you going to be changing people's lives, but because of our compensation plan is set up, you're going to be receiving weekly checks, fast start bonuses, team builder bonuses, weekly cycles throughout this as you're reaching this goal. It just gets better and better. You're going to get better and better, and all those you come in contact with, you're going to help them to get better and better. So family, let's take this. Let's run this race. Let's not quit. Like Mel Gill says, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Stay excited. And whatever you do, you don't quit. You are too close to the finish line to turn back now. Let's go all the way with this, because guess what, family? It is possible. It's possible. It will happen. Well, I'm going to stop right here, bring on my business partner, One Star, Pastor Del Wade. But Pastor Del, are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How are you this morning?
Hey, doing good. Glad to be alive. Glad to be, be here in this city with the snow cap on us, looking out over the city and looking pretty good out here. But really excited about, where we are, what we're doing. I'm really excited about the call yesterday. Keisha laid out some really, really good information for us to help us move forward. And we're just continuing our plan, continue focusing, continue doing what we're doing. And really excited about that. So we got a great call today. Got, guests coming on. It's going to blow your socks off again, as always. And so I'm going to move out of the way, and let's go.
Let's do that. We do have a very strong leader on the line with us today. He's been with us for quite some time. And he did a couple of radio interviews over the last couple of weeks, and he opened up a platform for all the Team Effort Network family to dial in and to share your testimony so people around the world can hear what's happening here at Team Effort Network. And he's always on the move, doing great things. He knows a lot about the sprays, how they're working in the body, what they're doing. Has a beautiful wife and that benefits tremendously from taking the sprays. So let us welcome to the call such a great leader, Mr. Jerome Tucker. Jerome, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. How you doing, Pastor Denise? Thank you so much.
I'm doing great, Jerome. How's it going?
Going great. If it was doing any better, I'd be you.
Well, Jerome, you have been a busy camper. You are really getting the word out about the 10 vitamin sprays. You've been requested twice for a radio interview to talk about the sprays. You opened a platform for all the 10 representatives to call in and share their testimony. So why don't you just tell us, why are you so excited about these vitamin sprays and what Team Effort Network is offering?
Well, thank you, Pastor Denise. Yeah, and you said something earlier. You said that what we're doing, the dreams and things that we have, it's possible. And I'd like to change that. And I want to say that it's probable, really. And the thing that I always think about, that I have to keep going back to kind of keep my focus, is, why am I doing this? Why am I involved in the sprays? Because just like everyone else, we run into times where things aren't moving as fast as we want them to move, and people aren't just running to join us. They're walking pretty briskly, but they aren't just running and falling off trees like we want them to. And I had to think back. And, I've been involved with multi-level marketing businesses before. And in our opportunity, we use that term, opportunity. And so I had to go back and really look up what that means. And all the definitions that I found, they really gave me, excitement about what I had in front of me. One definition is, an opportunity is a set of circumstances that makes it possible to do something. Another is a favorable juncture of circumstances, a chance for progress or advancement. And using those definitions, what we've done is we're in a position, as I was in a business in the 2000s, was the financial literacy business. And at the time, the economy was booming, and people had money. People were looking to invest money, and I was involved in a network marketing business that dealt with financial literacy. So the timing was perfect for what we were doing and what was going on in the market, what was going on in the United States. It was a tremendous opportunity. When I was presented with this opportunity to take advantage of the economy and the market, we jumped on it. We saw where the products and services that we had, there was a market for it, and the market was open and looking for what we were providing. And because of that, we jumped in with both feet, and we became successful in it for a few years. And then the market changed. Things kind of switched from, as you know, the real estate market crashed, and the economy crashed, banks crashed. Everything just went kaput. So it was a temporary market, temporary conditions. And so I sworn I was never going to get involved in network marketing again. That's not for me. It was because it had become so hard to try to generate business in an environment that wasn't set up for the services that I had. And as time went on, as my senior business partner and cousin came to me and shared with me about Ken and the spray vitamins, I saw another opportunity. I saw where, to go by the definition, an appropriate or favorable time or occasion, a set of circumstances that make it possible to do something. But what did I want to do? I wanted to generate money. I wanted to make some money. I wanted another business where we could put our time into it, and it would pay me for the effort that I gave. And 10% presented itself. So it was a perfect fit. Pastor Dale talks about this, and Paul Jackson talks about this when we have our TTPs. And a lot of times people look over that word opportunity. And we go through life and we want things. I wanted more money. I wanted to create an environment so that I could provide certain things for my family. And I was always looking for, I'm going to use that word again, opportunity to do that. And along the way, things would come up, but it was only about money. See, at the time, I was just looking for money. Hey, where can I make some money? Run over here, make some money over here. Run over here, make some money. But I found, as I would locate things that really kind of touched me, that was personal to me, and it gave me an opportunity to provide and be successful and financially. And then it was like the perfect world. And we're at a time right now where this opportunity with TENS, the timing is perfect. The circumstances have all come together where the world is shifting towards natural healing. The world is shifting towards getting away from pharmaceuticals. The world, particularly in the United States, people are starting to understand that we have to take responsibility for our own health. So the opportunity was tremendous. Sometimes I would forget about that. Yeah, we have products and I'm trying to sell. But what do I really have? We have the opportunity to help people who have physical health problems, some mental also. So we have the magic elixir. People are looking for what we have, but all we have to do is tell them. Now, does that take some work? No, not really. Not really, because we run across people all the time. But if we understand, looking from the outside in, that there are millions of people who are in pain, looking for the opportunity to get rid of the pain, because the pain doesn't go away because you got a little older. The pain doesn't go away because you have a job. The pain doesn't go away because you like where you go every day. That pain and inconvenience and dis-ease that people have is with them constantly, 24 hours a day, and they're looking for ways to alleviate that. So we have something here. This is how I see it. I have something here that I don't have to sell. I'm really offering this to people. But what happens is when it becomes hard, quote unquote hard, we expect just to fall in our laps. But see, the opportunity is just a door opening up. We have to walk into that door because we wanted something on the back end. I want to change my lifestyle. I want to change the lifestyle of my family. I want to create a legacy. And that legacy is not going to fall in our lap. So often we pray for things and we just expect $1 million to fall into our lap. But that's not how it works. There's a process that goes on. We have to go and get it. Now, so often that seems like work. Well, I've got a job. I don't want another job. Well, no, it's not a job. It's not a job. It's because on our job, the job can only take us so far. But I've noticed from the people that we've touched with Tim, not only have we helped them with their physical and their mental issues, we've created a bond with these people because we brought light to their life. We brought peace to their life through introducing them to the 10 sprays. They may seem like something small to people who are on the outside, but those of us who are on this call, we know the effects that these sprays have on people's lives. You know, a lot of times people will do things like they'll take money and they'll go out and, well, I want a new dress. I want a new pair of shoes. Man, I got to get those new rims for my ride, man. And we put them on our car, and we put those clothes on, and we feel great. We feel very good, but it's artificial. It's temporary. Because what we have to do next is, well, now I have to go back out and get another pair of shoes. Because that wore off. You know, I felt good for a minute. It was new. But now that luster wore off of it. Now I have to go out and do that again in order to feel good. But let me say this. As I've introduced these products to people, and they've gotten relief, man, it does something to me. And it keeps me warm. Every time I think about it, I feel good. Because when you see these people and they're no longer limping, they're no longer, you know, you see them wincing in pain every time they sit down or every time they get up, and you see a difference in their lives. That warms my heart over and over and over and over again. And it gives me the power that we've all been given. We all have been given the power to create. And through these products, we're creating light in different people's lives. We're creating a difference. We're lifting them up. Now, so many of us that are listening to this call, I can't do that. That's not what I do. Man, all I do is selling some spray. It's not that simple. It's not that simple. When I hear Pastor Denise's story and how it has changed her life, how it's changed her family's life, I hear her son talking about how he saw his mother. This is great work that we're doing here. This is an opportunity, tremendous opportunity. And along the way, we're going to make some money, yes. Along the way, are we going to have some snazzy rides? Yes. That just kind of comes with the territory. But as we see our vision, as we see what we're doing, those things pale in comparison to the bigger picture. But, of course, it is a business, and there are things we must do in order to be successful, in order to make that happen. And there are three things that we have to want. We have to take care of in order to go through the process. It's a process. And one of the things, the first item I want to say is you have to want it bad. You have to see it. You have to taste it. You have to smell it. When you get up in the morning, you have to want to do something, whatever that is. When my feet hit the ground, first thing I do is I thank God for my feet hitting the ground. I didn't have to wake up this morning. There's some people who didn't. So just the simple things, because as we take on those simple things, we start to appreciate the simple things we provide other people. You gotta have heart, you know. So often we're in a rat race where we just get up every morning, we go to work, and we come home, and we don't care about. We're on automatic pilot. I know I was when I was working a job. I was on automatic pilot. I just get in the car and I hit my turn and I go up the street and I park the same place every day. It got to the point whenever I went in that direction, Pastor Denise, I'd wind up at my job if I wasn't thinking about what I was doing. And I was on automatic pilot. Every time I went down the street, I made the same turn and went in the same. I was at the school and go to. And I said, wait, I'm not going to school. I'm going to my mother's house. I have to turn around and come back out on automatic pilot. So we've got to be in the moment at that time, and what you're doing. Who's around you? That's number 2. Being in the moment. Who is around you at that time? Are you open? Are you listening to people? Do you hear what they're saying? I know we know the words and we can repeat the words, but are we really there paying attention and understanding what's important to other people? Because people will tell you. One thing I learned, some people are shy about talking to people. I was that way. Believe me. I'm talking here on the phone. Anyone that knows me, I'm a shy person. When I go to new environments, I'm quiet. I just listen, pay attention. And I'm not going to say I mask it, how I've come to overcome that and not feel bad about that is I learned an important lesson. And that is, most times when people are talking to other people and they get in a crowd and they want to impress, they feel like they have to say something that's going to impress somebody, or have to be smart, or have to be a great conversationalist. You know, when I'm around people, I'm not going to say anything because I might say something wrong. But here's what I found. In dealing with people, and it's changed my life. In anytime I'm around people, and particularly when I'm around people that I don't know, what I always do, first I listen for a minute, and then I ask questions. Just ask people questions. Hey, what do you do? How long have you been doing that? You married? How do you like that? Just simple questions about them. What happens is, as I'm asking questions about them, I don't have to talk about anything. I just let them talk. And I just keep asking them questions. Well, how did that work? And as they started talking and giving a conversation, I'm learning about them. And I'm becoming more comfortable with them. Now, what was strange to me is that I didn't think people would tell me these, would answer these questions for me, Pastor Denise. I really didn't. I thought they would come to me and say, why are you all in my business? Why are you asking me all of this? But the thing about it is, one thing people will talk about, they will talk about themselves. Why? Because they can't make a mistake. They can't be caught. They can't be caught in a lie. You can't say, well, that's not true, because they're talking about themselves. They know how many children they have. They know how they feel. They know where they live. They know what their job is. They know how they feel about their job. So it opens up things. And for those of you who are concerned about talking to people, you don't have to tell anybody anything. And what will happen is that conversation will eventually get around to some place where you can say, oh, well, they'll say, well, yeah, my mother, she's over in the area, and I go see her, and I take her to the doctor. Oh, you do? Well, if I'm asked, what's wrong with your mother? And they'll tell you what's wrong with their mother. So as they open up the conversation in that area, now they have an opportunity, here's that word again, opportunity, a set of circumstances that makes it possible to do something. What are we trying to do? We're trying to move that product. So it's being in the moment, listening to people as you have a conversation with them, listening to them as they're speaking with someone else, and just paying attention, not focus on, hey, I'm going to these people. People are our resources. We're going to build this business, and we're going to be successful through people. No one is successful by themselves. No one. I don't care who they are. I don't care superstars. I don't care what you do. No one is successful by themselves. And in our business, we need people. They're vital. They're important to us. And the last thing I wanted to talk about is something that's really in the mind. I found it to be in the mind, and that's pain. A lot of times we feel pain in talking to someone. We feel pain in buying the products because I'm going to sell them, and I sell these products. And that pain gets in the way of our actually accomplishing things because we fear the pain, so we don't step across that line. We don't do the things that we need to do in order to be successful. Because pain is growth. If it's uncomfortable doing something, go through the pain, try a process, learn from people. I'll tell you something. Every TTP I go to, I listen to Paul Jackson, I listen to Pastor Dale, and inevitably Pastor Denise is speaking. I learn from Sheila, and it's difficult to sit up there and watch these people who have this talent, this ability to speak in front of people. And I'm a shy person, so I look at them and say, how do they do that? And I go, well, I just have to do what I do. But what it allows me to do is understand that that's Paul. That when Pastor Dale gets up there, that's Pastor Dale. So my pain of trying to be something that I'm not, right? I don't have to go through that pain. But the pain that I go through is just not quitting on me. Go through the pain. Because it's hard, Pastor Denise. It's hard sometimes to be yourself. It's painful. When I'm quiet and everybody else is talking, and I feel like I'm the outsider. I'm not the one. I feel like everybody else is talking. Everybody else is funny. Everybody else is all of this. I'm not that way. Wow. Boy, that hurts. That hurts. But the pain that we go through is understanding, hey, that's who I am. I'm comfortable with that. It's not painful. I like being me. I've learned to like being me. I wasn't always that way. I've learned to like being me. And once I did, all the pressures fell off. But I had to go through that pain of believing that and not trying to be like other people and not trying to speak like Pastor Dale, not trying to use some of the words that Paul uses on the TPPs, not to get on here and, when we have all these fantastic speakers and trainers on, try to be like them. And so this business is about one thing. It's one thing. And it goes back to it's an opportunity and all the things that we have, all the pain that we go through, and us not wanting to be focused and being in the moment and wanting it bad. Those are things that we aren't forced to do any other place because no other place are they concerned about is being successful. But when we go in these meetings, when we get on these calls, all we're hearing is, hey, you can do it. This can happen for you. Try hard. The products are great. We have the testimonies and all these things. And as we keep coming, we keep staying in the moment. We keep listening. We keep going through the pain. Yeah, we want to do something else. But we keep getting on these conference calls. We keep going to the events. We keep doing the things that are necessary to succeed. That's because we want it. So I'm just going to go through those three things again. You got to want it. You got to be in the moment. And you have to go through the pain, because the pain is temporary. There's joy on the other side. And when you're driving that Mercedes or that BMW or Pastor Dale, that Tesla, you don't think about the time that you spent. All the things I've gone through in my life that I thought were hard, when I got to the other side, I looked back over and said, that really wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that bad. I thought it was bad when it was in front of me. So with 10, we have a tremendous opportunity, and we're going through the process now. This is just a process. It's going to happen just like a diamond. So our successes we're talking about, Pastor Denise, it's not possible. It's probable. All the stars have lined up, and we're in position to take advantage of it. So that's why I have to keep talking to myself about every day when I get up and I think about 10, is that this is a great opportunity. I have to stand up to the opportunity. I have to just pay attention, be in the moment, and whatever I'm going through, it's going to lead to where I want to go. So I'm excited. Bring on the pain, bring on the rain. Every moment is another moment to succeed.
Wow.
So thank you, Pastor Denise.
Wow, my goodness. Jerome Tucker, that was just a heartfelt message right there. And that is the beauty, family, of Team at the Network. Listen to, did you not hear his heart? Did you not hear how he just grew through things in life, even with himself, because of the opportunity that is offered here at Team at the Network and changing people's lives? See, this is the result of our number one product. What Jerome just shared, that's the result. Team at the Network is like a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle that's going to help you personally develop yourself. It's going to help you to grow outside of your comfort zone. It's going to cause you to dream again. And Jerome, that's what you share with us this morning. You share with us I don't want to say the word opportunity anymore. Now it's a profitable ability to do the things that you have kept yourself from doing because of maybe fear, because of pain, because of not feeling like you fit in. And you said earlier that you've been in network marketing before, and you had a product that did well for a temporary time. It was a temporary market, but there was a market for what the product was providing. But what we have, there's a market for what we're providing in every aspect of it, but it's not temporary. We have something that is going to go the distance. There is no way in the world you can get involved with something that's going to develop in you what Jerome just shared this morning from his heart. Did you hear his story? How he was hurt, being in a room of people that's just talking and expressing himself, and he felt like he couldn't do that. But he did an excellent job this morning sharing his story and sharing his heart. And this is the beauty behind behind Team Effort Network. The things that are just bursting out of you, the things that you're going to do, wanting to share these prayers with people. Helping people that's dealing with sickness or pain or going through something. We're offering people something that they need. And Jerome, when you talked about, going to work, driving to work, where you were just not even conscious, you can get there without even thinking about where to turn. When I pictured that, that's sad. That's sad when you have committed your life to a job for so many years, driving, safely to the job day after day, this 9 to 5, to the point that you don't even have to think about how to get there. Where has your life been those years? What kind of life have you been living? Look at all the years you have thrown away. You have wasted. You're unconsciously driving for 30 minutes to an hour to get to a 9 to 5 that you've been doing for years without even thinking about how to get there. Your life has just been empty. But now it's being filled. It's being filled with wonders. It's being filled with hope. It's being filled with passion. You want to now help people. You want to be a part of what's happening. You want to shout it. You want to share it. And Jerome, that's what I got from what you shared this morning. I thank you for sharing your story this morning, because this is what the lifestyle that Melanie McGill is out there working so hard for so many people to live. Jerome, thank you for that this morning.
And I want to thank you, Pastor Denise and Pastor Dale, not only for myself, but for all of the trainers that get on, for giving us a voice, for giving us an opportunity to kind of share what we have inside of us with this entire team across the nation. Because, I know all the trainers and people that come on, this is their passion. This is their way. It's their ministry or whatever you want to call it. And to have a platform like this is very, very valuable. And hopefully it multiplies out through our teams. And I just want to, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Wow. Thank you for being with us, Jerome. Thank you for being such a team player. And thank you for making a difference in so many people's lives. And give Renetta, your beautiful wife, please give her a hug for her. I'm going to bring in Pastor Dale. I know Pastor Dale want to say something to you, man. You heard Pastor Dale?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Beautiful story shared with Jerome, his heart, and how he's growing in 10. And, it's just a beautiful manifestation of what Melanie McGill was talking about when they said that, you know what, we want 10 to be a lifestyle. We want people to really have that life that they so deserve to live. And that's exactly what I got from his story this morning.
Well, and that's what this whole lifestyle call is about. Remember, this is the Team Effort Lifestyle Call. And it is a call that has been geared towards and have the focus of what are the lifestyles of the people who join this business? Who are these people? These are the people that you drive down the street and see every day, okay? People that you live across the street from, people that you work with, people that you shop with. These are your people. These are the people that you hear on these calls. And you get a chance to have a window opportunity to look into their lives and for them to tell a story of what has transpired in their life as a result of being a part of 10. And you hear all types of stories. You hear types of stories of people feeling better and living better and looking better and doing better. You hear all kinds of stories. You hear people about, financial changes that are taking place in their lives. But the consistent core or thread that runs through every story is how much this company has meant to them. It doesn't matter if it's financial blessing, it doesn't matter if it's health and wellness, that because of this company called 10, there's a thread of excitement and there's a thread of life that runs through each one of these stories that says we are better now that we've been introduced to 10 than we were before. Mm-hmm. And we were before. And that's what I hear today. I hear that same story today as Jerome is sharing, is that we are better today than we were before we introduce this in. And that's the lifestyle that we have on the people on this call. They're not, entertainers and actors. Of course, we have some people like that. But they're just the people that you see passing every day, that you don't know the trials and the struggles that they're having in their homes and in their bodies. Mm-hmm. But because of this product, we're bringing to them answers to those things that they've been struggling with for years. And those answers are making their lives better and much more easier. Thanks so much for sharing.
Wow. That's just like you gave another phrase there for a T-shirt when you said we are better than what we were before 10. Your T-shirt. We are better than what we were before 10. Oh, I like that. Wow, beautiful. Jerome Tucker-Mintz, thank you so much. Really love your heart and what you shared today. Let's go out to Atlanta, Georgia. One star, Kevin Vaughn. You there, sir, without holding announcements for today?
Absolutely, Pastor. Can you hear me okay? Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, and Jerome, how you guys doing today? Wow.
Doing great.
Incredible job, guys. I tell you, I'm so excited for you guys. And Pastor Dale, you hit it right on the head. I'm going to just tell you guys on record, you're right. Just because I know Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, Jerome, and everybody I've met on the business, and, of course, our wonderful leaders, Mel and Amy Gill, Mr. Gill, I am a better person. I want to be a better person just so I can hang around y'all. Because I know Pastor Dale don't be playing, boy. You come with the wrong attitude or wrong issues or whatever, he'd just say, well, see you later, I don't want that to happen. So, guys, you're hanging around the right people. But you're right, Pastor Dale. It's just a wonderful time with you guys, meeting you guys. Probably would have never met you maybe had not been for Melanie, Amy, and 10. And I just get to be better and better and better. And that's because we want to be able to hang around you guys as much as we can. So I'm excited about that. So proud of you guys, Jerome. Great job, man. Great job. And I tell you, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, I was thinking about while Jerome was talking and you and Pastor Denise were talking, I was thinking about the redwood trees, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, and Jerome, is the fact that redwoods, as you know, get to 100 feet, 150 feet, 300 feet. Guess what, guys? When they start growing, they go through all kind of stuff. They go through earthquakes. They go through the rain. They go through the snow. They go through the possibility of somebody chopping them down. They go to the possibility of somebody stepping on them. They go to the possibility of a car running over them. They got a possibility of carbon monoxide coming from all these vehicles, snuffing them out because they can't get enough oxygen. Maybe the light doesn't come through that day, and they may be stifled in their growth. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? They keep growing. They keep growing 100 feet, 150 feet, 200 feet, 250, 200 feet, 300 feet, ladies and gentlemen. And now, as you know, redwood trees can grow up to 300 to 400 feet in some parts of the world. Isn't that powerful? So I'm excited. Y'all keep moving. And guess what, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, and Jerome? Guess what the quote or the theme of the day is? It's called Grab the Day. Come on now. Grab the day. Grab it. And let me break down grab real quick, ladies and gentlemen, before I get to the quotes real quickly. Now, grab is G-R-A-B. And y'all going to be blown away. Y'all better stop the car. If y'all in the car, you get ready to stop it because you're ready to have an accident because you're going to get blown away by this grab. Grab stands for God's residual advanced blessings. Come on now, I'm going to repeat that one more time. The grab means God's residual advanced blessings. Y'all take that to the bank. We're going to get a T-shirt on that one, too. I love it. Get excited, ladies. Let's go to the quotes of the day, Pastor. Let's go to the quotes for the day. Oh, man, y'all got me fired up today. Hey, Bill Murray talks about grab this day by the neck. Oh, I love it. He says, grab this day by the neck and kiss it. Oh, I love it. And when you grab somebody by the neck and you want to kiss them real gently and nicely, you say, let's go do something together. Oh, I love that. I love it. So grab this day by the neck, ladies and gentlemen, and kiss it, and then whisper in the ear, hey, we're going to get this done. I love it. Hey, another quote comes from, either you run the day or the day runs you. I know us leaders on the call, we don't let the day run us. We wake up with the day. We're going to run for the day. I love it. I love it. Okay, another quote comes from another anonymous here, is life is short. Live it. Love is rare. Grab it. Anger is bad. Dump it. Fear is awful. Face it. Memories are sweet. Cherish them. That's what we do in Team Effort International. We cherish our wonderful memories that we're having even right now, guys. Okay, another quote comes in from anonymous says, if you have a chance to seize a moment that you know will be memorable, grab it. That's one what we have in 10, ladies and gentlemen. Always think that next time may never be the same. I tell you, got to just grab it today, ladies and gentlemen, because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Hey, our last quote of the day is start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, Jerome, back to you. Welcome to your future. Oh, man, y'all got me running out of the room here. Woo!
Thank you. 1-star Kevin Moore in Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you for those quotes. Thank you so very much for sharing your heart this morning. This has been an incredible, heartfelt call. I would just take this and sit down, listen to it again, because you can really hear the meat of what Team Effort Network is all about. It's not just about the money, as they say, but it's a life change. It's a lifestyle. It's a way for you to begin to dream again. You've heard Jerome's heart, and this is so many of your stories. And, you know the thing, share your story. Talk about what Team Effort Network has done for you. And you're right, none of us are the same. None of our lives has been the same since we've been in touch with 10. None of it has. God has brought this blessing to us, and He has blessed us abundantly. You know how it's a blessing? Because we're passing it on to so many others. And as we pass it on, even they are getting blessed. So that's what you call a blessing. Team Effort Network is a blessing that you pass on and on and on. It gives that lifestyle that God so abundantly promised you. Take this concept and listen to it, and then you begin to share your story. Where are you now that you're in 10? Where were you before? Where are you now? I think you're going to be wowed as you listen to your own story. Jerome Tucker, thank you so very much for sharing your heart. Family, let's not forget tonight to join Mr. T on Show Me the Money Call. We'll be on tonight with more wonderful testimonies and great things about Team Effort Network. Join us back again. Oh, and don't forget that the January Frenzy bonus, you still got a few days left. If you're in January, you get your new business partner starting in January. You got 7 days from there to get your new business partner to double your Fast Start bonus, or get 2 new business partners and triple your Fast Start bonus. And take advantage of the 1-year Power of 2 challenge. It is before you. Many of you have already completed the month of January. You're done with January, and you're just 11 months away from that residual of $22,750 a month. And don't forget, if you want to share, if you want to get a hold of that testimonial flip chart, that testimonial flip chart works, family. I'm telling you, every time I show it, I either get sales for products or I get new business partners. If you want that testimonial flip chart, you can go to this website, www.vitaminspraysnow.com, www.vitaminspraysnow.com to get that testimonial flip chart. Of course, if you hear me early, you can pick it up from me on Thursday. Great call, great call. Join us back tomorrow morning to hear more wonderful, life-changing things that are happening here at Team Effort Network. Mel and Amy Gill, we love you, and we thank God for you. We thank God for allowing you, thank you for allowing God to use you to help the average, ordinary person to live an extraordinary life of abundance and freedom. And yes, we are better than what we were before 10. Be back with us tomorrow, family, 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And know that you are loved and you are appreciated. Have a blessed day on purpose. Mwah.